Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott. That's Kevin over there. And your eyes don't deceive you, boys. I'm going to make you big real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than Ritual is in the house. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Good. Hello.
Looks like you're in a looks like a garage or something we're in today.
A storage unit.
It is. It's Ritual's headquarters these days. It's Johan's garage that he, made a studio of. So
very nice. Well, I just want to introduce everyone to my audience. We've got the amazing Patrick Lundstrom. He's the guitar player. He's the singer. You know him. He's magical with what he does with Kaipa as well as Ritual. Frederick. Oh my goodness. Frederick's actually played on a Kaipa record or two, haven't you?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, you have.
Whistles and recorders.
Yeah. So what are you going to be playing for us later today?
Oh,
What instruments do you have on hand? Because normally you'll play like bass guitar and stuff like that. And
your favorite, the dreaded bouzouki.
it's the bouzouki. Yes, indeed. And oh man, I love the bouzouki. It's such a cool instrument, and not everyone has a bouzouki player in the band, right? And that just makes Ritual fantastic, makes them so unique and so cool. Anyway. We also have up front and center on keyboards. I'm an American, so it's John Gamble to me. Do you say Jan?
I say John Gamble. I say Jon Gamble. It doesn't matter.
Jon Gamble. That sounds way cooler. I'm going to Jon Gamble. That's absolutely correct. On the keyboards, he's a magician. And we got all the way in the back. You can't really even see him, but he is back there, wave all the way back there. Yeah, the drummer always gets the short end of the stick, right, Johan?
but he got two sticks, so it's okay.
Oh, he gets the short end of two sticks. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking a little bit to the boys in the band about their debut album. Why? Because Charisma has just reissued it. There it is, Kevin. There's the graphic. I got it right here. Oh, yeah. It's the debut album from Ritual, man. I never thought I would see the day when this sucker would be available on vinyl. I never thought it would happen because it was on like some small label or something like that originally. And, it wasn't going to happen. Oh, but look at this thing of beauty. Released originally in 1995. Yeah, we're going to look at some toes here. So trigger alert. If you don't like toes, look. Oh no.
Oh, those are some sexy toes.
Oh man, just unbelievable.
They'll have the same ones.
Double album, and what a great album. Now talk to me about the origins, a little bit of the band, because we're talking about the debut album. So let's go back to like 19. When did you guys form? Was it like 1993 or something like that?
93 was the first.
First year for Ritual.
First year with John. Before that, we had the other band. Me, Fredrik, and Johan had the band called Bröd, which is bread.
Right.
Talked about before. Anyway, we split up, and towards the end of '92, we started the long walk towards becoming Ritual. And then in the beginning of '93, or maybe it even wasn't the end of '92, John joined in, and then then there were four of us. So. That's actually how it all happened.
Now you listen back to, like, I have been doing a serious dive on the first album, obviously, but it's been a minute, and my ears have been all about the story of Mr. Bogged and the Hemulik Voluntary Band and stuff like that. So going back to the first album was like the band's changed a little bit. Right. I mean, it doesn't have the same sound, but it's a really cool and really unique sound. And man, it sounds like 1995, doesn't it, Kevin? You've heard this record? Right?
Oh yeah. Well, I did the exact same thing you did. I kind of went back and listened to it, and I had both of those experiences. I'm like, oh yeah, here's the differences, but I'm also like, that it's there, man, from the very beginning. Kind of the magic dust was in that first album.
Yeah, but there's something so weird and cool about that first album. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it kind of has the sound of a band not 100% sure what they wanted to do, but they had all these great musical ideas. So let's just put them on tape and see what happens.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
That's pretty accurate.
From having made no albums prior to that, it's just a bunch of years of musicianly composing that comes together. Have nothing to compare with, so that makes it kind of easier to do something and kind of more hard maybe as well.
This was also before social media and computers and internet and all that. So it was easier to keep yourself sort of isolated and go into your own thing very deep without really caring about what other bands are doing.
It's the same now.
No, it is the same. Yeah, we'll come back to
But
that.
it's also kind of different technology-wise. I would say it's much more hard printed on a tape in those days.
Yeah,
And
it's
if you make a mistake, it's okay. We have to re-record, and they just cut and paste and stuff like that. Not that we do that, but anyway. So it's easier to try things, but it's on those days it's much more important to really have a fundamental idea and put that on print rather.
It's done the old-fashioned way, actually. I mean, it's 95, but we did it on tape, live, and like it
We
used
had
to be.
3 chances before the tape quality.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, kind of well prepared, well rehearsed.
We had those schedules.
Yeah,
because
we had schedules of what to do because it was very expensive studio time. We paid for it ourselves. And a little anecdote here is that it might be the most expensive prog debut album ever being done because we were hoaxed.
We were scammed.
We were scammed by a fake management that actually stole a lot of our money. They were supposed to pay the studio so that we could outcome the tax, because we didn't have any company in those days and stuff. So they were supposed to just bring it forward to the studio, and they didn't. So
They kept it all.
Towards the end, I think we paid around, I don't know, around $19,000 just to make that record. So there's an extra bit of love and effort for us being 25. We didn't have any money and all of that, but we were just like, okay, is it going to end now? No. So we had some very, very kind parents and friends that helped us out, so we could fulfill our dream. So there's a lot of love in that record, really.
And you bring up a really good point. And back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Before everything was digital, right? You had and studio time was not cheap. So
Nope.
you have analog equipment, you have a ticking clock, right?
Yeah.
You have a limited budget. You better come in prepared, right?
Exactly.
You better come in like you know these songs inside and out. There's not going to be a whole lot. Well, maybe we should go to F sharp there. No, it's time to get cooking. And I think it shows up on this record. It sounds like a band on a mission.
Yeah.
I mean, too many options, then things tend to fade away a bit,
And take
a little bit.
very much longer time.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff Shilka bringing up a very excellent point. I hate to get all crass and commercial and YouTube here, but support the Prog Corner. Hit the like button on this video, because what happens, boys and girls, with these live streams? Let me explain something. Let me mansplain something to you here about the YouTube, right? Why should you hit the like button right now? Well, this here is what's called a live stream, right? So if you hit that like button, YouTube will be way more likely to suggest this live stream to other people in other parts of the world on their home screen or on their browse page or on their suggested video. When you watch a video and the next video might pop up, we want it to be this video and we want it to be live. We want you to watch it now because we love our peanut gallery. I'll always support you guys. If you have anything interesting to say, I'll put you up on the board, but nobody has yet but Jeff. No, actually, Ian said something good. I want to put up on the board. Giving love to the Hemulik Voluntary Band, one of his favorite 21st century prog albums. Oh, wow. Absolutely. I could not agree more. So, Kevin, can you put up on the board the discography? Here we go. So it's 1995, right? You guys put the debut album out, and then it's like every 4 years an album comes out, right? You have 1995, the debut, 1999, you get the second album, Suburban Birth, what is it after that? 03 with Think Like a Mountain, then 07, the Hemulic Band. Oh, let's just do a 17-year gap instead. I know we've talked about this before, Frederick and Patrick, but we're not going to have a 17-year gap between Mr. Bog Part 1 and Part 2 if I have anything to do with it. So where do we stand? Where are we at here?
Where are we at?
Well, we're continuously working on it, but let me put it this way: we're like the ants of the music world. We don't do anything unless it takes a very long time to do. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah. If the product is that good, I'm not going to complain. But we are going to.
I read one review. Sorry for interrupting. I read one review quite recently on Bog, and this guy. It was a lovely review, and he actually wrote, "Don't rush it. Make sure Part 2 is as good as Part 1." And I was like, "Oh, one who understands me."
Exactly.
No, it takes time. We haven't had much time for it really. So
okay, one of my fairly new viewers, Johnny D123. I've been seeing his name popping up everywhere on my videos, but only the last month or so. So Johnny is new to the band. Johnny doesn't know anything about Ritual, and he wants to know any connection to Yes with the name Ritual. And he's looking forward to hearing some live tunes. And yeah, we are gonna these guys are gonna be performing live, I swear. But we got some business to take care of. First of all, let's answer Johnny's question. Were you thinking about Yes at all when you named the band?
It was present in our discussions. Of course, we listened a lot to Yes at that time. But I think more than that, it was we had sort of ethno vibe already back then.
Yeah.
That folk music and that sort of ritualistic feeling to it. And also it's a good word in that it's the same in so many languages.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
made
cool.
sense. It kind of made sense.
It's
that
ritual in svenska, in Swedish. so that's a good thing.
Yeah. No, that's a really good thing. And especially in the digital age, man, you gotta make sure your band's name is Googleable. But anyway, we do have a little bit of business to attend to. We have bills to pay. We have mouths to feed, which means we gotta look you dead in the eye and tell you that Charisma Records is the place to be if you like the kind of prog rock that I like. Come on, and you want to be like me. You want to listen to the good stuff, right? Charisma Records will never let you down. Their catalog is absolutely outstanding, and they have just reissued the debut album from Ritual. Yes, indeed. 1995's debut album. It's a thing of beauty. Go to Charisma USA if you're in the US, or just regular Charisma if you're over there. And while you're there, you have to pick up a copy of the Hemulic Voluntary Band, which was also reissued recently by Charisma, their 2007 masterpiece of a fourth album, which I thought there was no way the band could ever top this, right? I mean, Dangerous Journey? Come on, man. There's no way possible. Was never going to happen.
Play that live. It's pretty tough.
I don't want to. Yeah, I bet. But 17 years later, made a liar out of me. It's Mr. Bog Part 1. Oh, man, it's even better. This is absolutely stellar. It's so good, I'm almost afraid of Part 2. Right? I'm afraid I'm going to be so let down. I'm going to cry. Oh, it's not as good as Part 1. I'm a little worried about it, but I know I shouldn't be. We don't talk about albums 2 and 3 yet until Charisma reissues them. And then we'll be talking plenty about it. But and Ken, no, I think the only connection that Charisma Records, based in Bergen, Norway, has to do with the famous Charisma label of yesteryears that they both kind of sound the same, right? They're spelled different though. Now it's two different labels, but kind of a cool reference to the old Charisma label. So I love that about Charisma, and they don't let me down, man. They're a Norwegian label. They signed the great Swedish band Ritual. They signed the great band from all the way down in Brazil. They have a Brazilian band on the roster. So it's not all, Norwegian stuff. They're just signing the best stuff. Just so happens that a lot of the best stuff is in Norway right now. It's really weird. So we have an exception to that rule. The band is called Ritual. We've got them live in the house, and I could not be any happier. We're going to be playing a live track, a little medley perhaps, in a little bit. Why don't you guys set me up and tell me a little bit about what we're fixing to hear?
Well, this was just when we were about to tour in 2004, I guess it was. Yeah. We wanted to include the more acoustic and the more folky songs from the debut album. And when you have a show, you don't have, unlimited time. So we thought that, okay, we put together a little medley with the acoustic, the folkier ones, and we did so, and we liked it. It was nice, and people seem to like it. The audience seemed to like it as well. So it is actually on our live album. Yeah, exactly what we're going to do now. What we're going to try to do, so that's about it. And then we played it for quite many years, but now we haven't played it for very many years. But we've done a little rehearsal.
10 years.
Yeah, something more, I think.
Actually.
It's going to be a medley with small, bits and pieces of the folkier and acoustic style from the first album, from this album.
Extracts and artifacts.
Yeah.
Yes, which that live album came out after the third album, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard that live album. Here I am, this Ritual super fan. I've never heard the live album, so I will be correcting that.
I like live albums.
Yeah, I like them. I don't love them. I've never been a huge live album guy, right? I'm like Mr. Perfection. My experience in Prague started with Fragile and Eddie Offord and the absolute perfect acoustics of Advision Studios in 1971. And to me, that's Prague. And I got to the Yes album and I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't like it as much. So, I like live albums. I've never loved them. So, there's exceptions though. Some are great.
It was very fun to do. We were out on tour with Anekdoten.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Last of time.
Yeah.
Running around Europe. It was very, very fun.
Yeah, it was like 10 gigs we recorded, but there was some major setback on the digital device that we used to record. So there was, some of the songs could not be, mixed as a live because there was some errors and digital, mishaps.
Oh, it looks like our friend is out of the airport in Frankfurt. What? And he's hailing a taxi. So he's going to be watching this from a taxi in Frankfurt. This is great. You've got fans around the world. I'm so grateful, so happy to have you here. And before I forget, I never really get to talk about Kaipa because I've never had Hans Luden on the show or anything like that. Oh, wait a second. We have had Hans on the show. And I love Kaipa. I think they're amazing. And the reason why I think modern Kaipa is better than that old curmudgeonly 70s Kaipa is because of Patrick Lundstrom and Alina Gibson and Summer Grinning's Loose. Oh, what a record. So fantastic. I love this album. So good. I'll never be able to pronounce that name. Urzkog.
Pretty good.
Oh, the introduction of Darby Todd into Kaipa and just adding a whole different layer. Love it. Children of the Sounds, the album where I actually realized, oh, wait a second, some of those parts that sound like Patrick's straining to hit the high note. That's Hans singing. I never. What an idiot I am. I'm like, why is Patrick straining to hit that note? I know he's got the range to hit that note. No problem. Oh, that's why. We love you, Hans. Satig. Someday's my favorite Kaipa album. I love this thing. Vitjar. Okay. And the only other one available on vinyl is Notes from, of the ones Patrick is on, Notes from the Past. So we got some work to do. We need Mind Revolution. We need, what's the other one? Key Holder, right? We need Angling Feelings. We need In the Wake of Evolution. Got a few more Kaipas we need to do. We need to talk to some people about that. But anyway, I love Kaipa. Basically, anything Patrick is singing on is something I'm going to be checking out. Anything Frederick is playing on with his crazy instrumentation and stuff, his whistles and stuff like that. Just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I talk way too much. I want to hear whenever you guys are ready. I think it's time. We even have Zeb in the house. Zeb, all the way from Norway, is in the house. We've got JT Curtis is in the house. JT Curtis, hey, this guy played George Harrison on Broadway. Okay? He was in a Broadway show called Let It Be. He played George Harrison on Broadway. JT Curtis, we're not worthy. Thank you for checking in. Let's see who else. Okay, that's it. We're all caught up, ladies and gentlemen. You guys just do whatever you want to do. It's ritual.
I hope the power doesn't go out. We have a kind of a blister snowstorm.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be on brand for the Prog Corner. So it don't matter.
Anything goes.
That's right.
And this is pretty rough rehearsal room sound you're gonna get, but it's 100% live.
Yeah.
I don't have to tune.
A little tune up, you know. We play real instruments. Okay. Woo! Clap along. Sad is life in the pleasure ground. Punching tickets, they can have fun more than once. I don't know, but it makes me weak. Roller coaster was never shriek every night. Sorry that I've drifted away. Sorry, but I just can't stay. I wish everyone was just a little more like me. Far apart with silence, cause I leave the family. I wish everyone was just a little more like me. Far apart in silence, cause I leave the family. Come all of you, fine people now and listen unto me. I'll tell about Sir Gavin night and the deepest misery. For wind was moaning in the night, and Gavin he rode out. But in the pale light of morning with the days of dawning, that is just the way of things. And I'm a man of courage bold that I ever meant to say. Yes, Gavin was a valiant man, the bravest of his day. But the forest went in black and dark, the trees stood tall and stark. This is the pale light of morning with the days of dawning, that is just the way of things. Jesus the dust, he bid farewell to his mother and his bride. He saddled and he bridled and he rode up in the night. Back home the donkey his good horse, but never more came he. 'Cause in the pale light of morning when the days are dawning, that is just the way it is. All our relations say you're the throne, King and Tommy say. All our relations say you're the throne, King and Tommy say. All our relations say you're the throne, King and Tommy say. This is night becomes a morning light, solitary grave, and the planet and the brave. Shows the body of a night, a solitary grave, but the gallant and the brave. He was loved, he might have been a king, people said, but kingdoms crumble and need to take good care of the dead. Life has just begun. As forming flies, let offspring eat, he will never run away, never run away. Ravens feed their dinners, he will never takes care of the dead. That's just begun. Yeah. 'Cause life has just begun. Walls are filled in with love, the city's up, and the sun breathes life into the field, the viewing field. Hey! There's a lady waits in the mother bones. She will never run away, never run away. The weeds now hide. Here's a pair of white bones. He would never run away, never run away. Oh, he was loved. He might have been a king. People said the kingdoms crumble. Nature takes good care of the dead. 'Cause life has just begun. Woohoo! Did you survive?
Could you hear anything?
Oh man, that was absolutely incredible. That was sweet. That was
doesn't
so
make
good.
You want to run out and get the album? Nothing will, man.
The album in question is, of course, the 1995 debut. Can you believe that here we are 31 years later, right? When you guys put this thing out 31 years later, you'd be sitting down talking to me here in the Prog Corner about the very first time this thing ever came out in vinyl. Nobody cared about vinyl in 1995.
No.
Everybody was selling their vinyl in 1995.
That's true. Yeah.
Look at this.
Well,
thing.
good things tend to come back, and bad things disappear.
Hopefully.
Comes with a little inner sleeve there.
Young boys, young boys.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Look at these
Looks
guys.
for the days.
Oh my God, we look like kids.
So cute.
Oh yeah, adorable. And it sounds really good actually. I actually put this on.
It's remastered carefully by Hans Fredriksson himself.
Well,
Yeah.
I was half expecting to see him in the background twiddling knobs while you were performing. He is
Hans-
kind of the fifth member,
The
right?
spirit is always with us. You know?
He's always with us.
Yeah.
He's taught us everything we know about sound. So, yeah.
And here's Ian just making too much sense, Kevin. This is why we have the Peanut Gallery here. Bands, take note. You want to move albums, play live on shows like this. We're groundbreakers here. Patrick, Frederick, Johan, John, we're groundbreakers here. In fact, let me make that big. I love that. Let me make that big. Yes, indeed. We are groundbreakers. We are doing what no other YouTube channel does.
Yeah.
But who's ripping us off though, Kevin?
Oh,
Who?
Andy Edwards. He announced yesterday he's got Soft Machine coming on his channel.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I will tune in to see Soft Machine perform live with Andy Edwards. But I honestly, I think this is kind of the way to go. If you're too scared to come on my little show and do a little acoustic set, your band probably sucks. I'm just saying. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid to go? What are you, all a bunch of Andy Partridges with stage fright? Come on, man. You're in a rock band. The whole idea is to get out and perform, right? Your music to the people, to make them all happy and make them dance and whatever people do when they listen to prog music. I just don't understand the hesitation. Well, I don't want to do it live. I'm scared. What do you mean you're scared? So
It's all about playing live. That's
What was it? Was it
The other people don't have you, Scott.
that's right. Yeah.
Was it strange for you guys because you're not getting the audience reaction? You're just kind of playing for the camera.
Oh, this is normal to us.
We don't get a reaction anyway.
They're in a prog band, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit strange after you sort of. I mean, it's all about a lot of. Actually, even in this situation, a lot about adrenaline, focus, and really being in the moment. And when you sort of pump up that and do the thing and focus and then you come to the end. Damn! It's a bit strange that it's just dead silence.
Yeah. What? And me and Kevin like,
you did your best.
Yeah, it worked on our end. It
You were
worked on our
muted.
end.
this is how I clap at a show. I you know,
Like a queen.
I do this kind of clap. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt my hands, right? If the show's good, yeah, all right, man. I don't need to be hurting my hands like that. It's just crazy. But my wife doesn't.
Great fun. It was great fun. We needed that.
We appreciate you guys doing it, man. Just amazing. So what can we look forward to? I know you guys are doing your thing. I'm not going to pin you down. I'm not going to tell you got to tell me when part 2 of Mr. Bog's coming out or anything like that. But what's going on? What's our timeline? Oh, wait a second. I just did.
It's constantly moving forward. So
Yeah.
It actually is.
Don't worry.
It's just, yeah.
Okay.
It's to be perfectly honest, at least for me, I'm so pleased, I have to say, with the way part 1 came out. I mean, I definitely love it. I do. And the hard thing, you know, you really put yourself in a corner when you make
You
part
did,
1.
man. You did. And I'm going to tell you why you did, Patrick. It's 3 heads in a well. That's your problem. It's 3 heads in a well is your problem. Where do you go from there, man? You got these heads, right? For the people that don't know Mr. Bog Part 1, it ends with our hero. What you're in this well, and these 3 heads, like they pop up and they start talking and they're alive and whatnot. You know, that's a creepy way to end the album.
You got it figured out,
Yeah.
but the thing is to sort of obtain the quality that we want to, that we need to, you know, to make it to make it, you know, honorable to even make a part 2. We have, most of it is written, you know, like, but we rewrite because we have to. The hard thing is to, if people are gonna perceive it as something as good as part 1, it has to be better. That's the thing. That's a psychological dilemma. It's like when Fawlty Towers was made, you know, when John Cleese made the first series and then he was going to come up with the second one. To make that one as good, you know, to him, it meant making it better because people always remember the heights, you know.
Yeah.
And so we just sort of have to make sure.
Yeah,
that
I appreciate that.
That it's, you know, good enough.
I think all we're saying is take the time you need. But
thank you.
But need the time you take.
Yeah. Oh,
Good.
that's another point.
Very good.
Never thought of that before. Let me see.
I think Kevin's worked with record labels before. He's got that record company speak, right? That passive aggressive thing. Take all the time you need, fellas. But just remember that, you know, the street date is, and we got the tour, and we got, you know, yeah. He comes from that world, so it's all right. We understand.
I think there is also great thing with technology is that you can now rehearse on a distance using a platform. You can send files and you can make an album. But the problem with that is that we don't meet often enough. And so many things happen when you're physically together in a rehearsal.
Absolutely.
You're hearing completely different sounds and overtones, and you get new ideas. We don't have that anymore. So we have to rely on ourselves and then talking to each other online, playing some online. It's not the same thing, really. It's a bit sad, but it's also fantastic that we have these possibilities. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
No.
So it's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah, it is. That's right. That's right.
But I mean, my point is that never forget meeting each other, rehearsing together physically in the same room is another dimension. It's really where it really happens.
We're still analog beings, you know. We're still tactile.
The first album is all about, you know, rehearsing together. There was no technology like this, so everything came about when we played. That was when the animal came to life.
And we were young and we had the time.
Yeah. No
Here's the problem with that.
We're very inspired to continue the work. Very inspired.
John, you're talking about, you know, we're tactile beings, right? And, you know, that I think is why people want to go to shows, right? It's why I think people want to get out and socialize. I don't really understand those things. I'm like this recluse. I don't leave my house, right? I just sit here and talk to people on YouTube. I'm quite okay with having all my relationships being at a distance. So I think there's a way of kind of satisfying both worlds. And I think that comes from bands like Ritual, you know, that embrace technology, right? They're not afraid to come on the Prog Corner YouTube channel and do a live acoustic set, do a medley for us, live for all the peeps around the world. But, you know, at the same time, they're playing bazookies. And what was that? What was that other instrument that Johan was playing? What was that?
Actually,
a nickel, what do they call that thing?
Keyed fiddle.
Nyckelharpa.
Nicolapa, that's what it is. I mean, there's something
My mother
very.
actually built it when she was.
Let me see it. Let's go big. Let me see that thing. That's the Nickel Harper. Oh, look at that thing, man.
I can tell you a story about that one. We were playing in it was Mexicali, and we were going through the airport with that one.
Yeah, that's funny.
And he had it as luggage.
Yeah.
And so he had it x-rayed through the security check, and they saw, well, I don't know what they saw, but what this looked like when x-rayed, it looks like a bomb. Fire stuff
Something
coming out
very
of it.
bad.
So he had to take it out and start to play.
Yeah. Can you play us something?
Everybody was queuing up to go onto the plane. And I was standing there playing, and then they said, "Oh, where are you from? You're from Sweden." "Oh, I have family from, you know, many people left, like 1 million people left in the 1900s, something like that, to Sweden. So a lot of heritage from Sweden there. But it became like very annoyed queuing people and very interested security people.
I thought the security guard was going to say, "Well, why didn't you say you guys were from Sweden in the first place? That would explain that weird looking thing right there. It does kind of look like a bomb. I'd want to search you guys. Totally. I mean, it's yeah, that thing's awesome looking. But you know, Ian, our good friend Ian in the chat, he always talks about this thing where he likes his prog to be wooden and not metallic. And well, here you go, Ian. No wonder you love Ritual. And you know, I just had a thought about Mr. Bogged Part 2, right? And I'm thinking, yeah, they've got themselves a real dilemma on their hands, because it's one of the greatest albums I've heard of the 21st century. I honestly think it's in the top 10 favorite albums of the 21st century. And yeah, so part of me is like, where do they go from here? They've really painted themselves into a cul-de-sac. Why didn't they save some of the good material and all those kind of thoughts? But then I remembered, these guys are artistes, right, Kevin? And you know, if there's one thing I know about artistes, they will always fall in love with their latest creation and think it's the greatest thing they've ever done. So I'm not worried about it. I know you guys are going to come up with something amazing.
Good point.
That's the point. That's what I meant. You know, that you have to fall in love with it to release it. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, I don't even think
they have a hard time falling in love these days.
I don't think you mentioned, Scott. It was your album of the year, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was our
2024.
fifth. Yeah, it was
Thank
our
you
number
for that.
5.
Album of the year. Yeah, here it is. Oh, one more time for the kids that didn't hear about it. In 2024, I named The Story of Mr. Bogged Part 1 with no irony or any kind of patronage or, you know, feelings of, you know, kinship with Patrick, because, you know, he'd been on the channel a bunch of times. Not that hurts, fans out there. I'm not saying that it hurts. But in all seriousness, this was the best album in 2024 for these ears anyway. And that's why I had it at number 1. And Kevin, you said you had it at number 5.
At number 5,
you know,
yeah.
Anything in the top 5 is the same thing, because, you know, there's so much great stuff coming out. It's crazy. And
I left them at number 5 so they'd have some reason to be inspired to go a little higher.
That.
Scott, they don't need to deal with you. They already reached the top and have to stop with you.
There
bro.
you go. That mountaintop's already been climbed. Hey, we had JT Curtis in the chat. He probably dipped. You know how people do that? I do that too. Like when people are doing live streams, I'll like go in the chat, hey, and everybody's like, hey, Scott from the Prog Corner's here. And by the time I'm already gone, I'm already out the door. I'm at Walmart. But JT Curtis was in the chat. Here's his new album. We're going to be talking to JT Curtis. Oh, yes, we will be. I got him coming on the show this week. I think we're going to have him on Wednesday talking about the new album. And we need to talk to Harry Harry, you and I need to talk, right? It's, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one, the only, it's the lead singer of Asia. It's Harry Whitley's in the house. We love you, Harry. You're amazing. We need to get you on the channel to talk about the brand new Asia live album, which, man, the tracks I've heard sound real good. Are you playing any of those tracks on Prog Radio, Kevin?
We are, yeah. And we like live albums, Scott. So that's it.
Oh, no. Here we go.
After what you said about live albums, that's a compliment then if you're digging the Asia album.
Oh, yeah. You know, I love you, Harry. So, yeah, we will need to talk, get you on the channel. And, you know, we've got some real good content coming up this week in the Prog Corner. I've got Louis Nasser from Sonus Umbra. He's talking about their tour. They're going to be playing at Prog Fusion over there in Europe with Andy Tillison and the Tangent and Odd Leaf, that cool band from France. And you name it. It's a really good lineup this year. And then Tuesday, Kevin, I kept Louis around as my translator because I've got Daniel Andrioli from Boo Boo. Oh, I don't know if you guys know about this band. Best thing I've ever heard out of Argentina, man. It's Boo Boo. Their debut album came out in 1978, and it's being reissued, and I finally have it on vinyl. So, yeah, we're having Daniel from Boo Boo on the show with the translator because he don't speak into English, boys and girls. So I've got Louis Nasser. You guys know him. You know Louis Nasser. If you know anything about YouTube, if you've ever watched Sea of Tranquility, you know exactly who Louis Nasser is. So he's doing the translation. Unlike my good friends in Ritual, luckily I didn't have to look for a Swedish translator. Oh, look who's in the house, Kevin. We were just talking about you.
I told him, I said, hey, I go, if you want to do this, you got to pay attention and see how, because they're going to do it right today. And they did.
So
we're losing a connection a little bit here. But now it seems to be back.
You're back again. Yeah, you're back.
Okay, good.
Can you repeat everything you said from the beginning?
Yes.
The last 20 minutes.
Well, we've got Advent Horizon in the house. What an amazing band. You know, we
coming out, which
we advise against the death growls. Don't but it's a youngster thing, man. The audience it's driven by the youngsters, and if you look at the amount of views that the bands that I like get on Spotify versus the amount of views of bands like Sleep Token might get, the world is different. Kids are listening to different music. And I'm not just saying it's growls, right? But it's just the whole idea of what music can be going forward. Advent Horizon, I think they kind of get it, right? He's a youngster. Riley's a youngster, right? He's got that young ear.
Stuff.
Oh, what a talented
They were
band.
our album of the year a few years back.
Oh.
Was that 2023 when that a Cell to Call Home or whatever that thing was called?
Great album. So there's just like you, Ritual. They got a lot of weight coming for people expecting greatness from them. So see, they have reached the top because they reached #1 at Prog Radio.
Oh no. Oh, you see how that works. Well, the fans are demanding an encore. I'm afraid you're not going to get it. That's all right. You're not getting an encore. All you people that are asking
may
for
come
it.
back later and
we'll do another session. Right?
That's it.
Yeah.
That'll be our encore. We'll have
these guys
have
are
them back.
pros.
Next one. Yeah, next time.
You need to pay attention to Prog Radio because Patrick's station ID on Prog Radio is the best ever. Most of them just, whatever. He put a whole little dramatic thing together and it's brilliant. These guys are pros.
So, again, Riley, with 45 seconds of growls on an hour-long record, y'all can deal, right? And it's kind of the same way I felt with the Awe Crust album, right? I had those guys on the channel. I'm like, you guys don't need the growls. And he's like, you know what? It's 4 measures. The whole album, 4 measures of growls. You can deal with it. You're a big boy.
And their growls in the middle of a big epic. It works for them.
It does. It kind of does. So, I'm not going to hate on the growls 100%. But, Patrick, can I get you to sign an official document swearing that you will not do death growls on the story of Mr. Boggs Part 2?
Yeah.
I think you should
No,
do it
actually,
now.
Shouldn't close any door. Really.
No.
No.
There might be one.
There might be one.
Yeah.
Played
You never
back.
know.
One of those heads popping up could be a demon that needs to growl.
Yes, indeed. So
We can,
yes,
put that, we can put that famous scream that is on all kind of movies. Then when you have a
it's the
scream,
one.
what's it called? It's from Tarzan or something like
Yeah.
that. They put it in all movies. We put
Oh,
that
yeah.
backward.
Pitch it down a bit, and then it'll become a famous growl.
so we've
No,
got,
I'm not sure, but supposedly not. No growl.
you know, I've got a feeling that next week is going to be epic on the Prog Corner. You know, we've got Louis Nasser, we've got Daniel Andrioli from Boo Boo, we've got JT Curtis, and you know what I ran across, Kevin? You know what I don't do? Are you like clicked in? Do you watch a lot of YouTube? Because it's weird. My audience, they like two things in this world, right? With most men, it's beer and titties. With my audience, right, it's a little different audience. My audience cares about two things. They care about prog rock and YouTube. They care about YouTube. They watch a lot of YouTube. They consume a lot of YouTube. Are you aware of this thing on YouTube called like a vinyl tag? There's this thing that's been going around YouTube called the 2026 prog vinyl tag. So I think I might take a stab at that. There's this whole subsect of YouTube called the VC. No, it's not Viet Cong, boys and girls. It stands for the vinyl community. And they're like these gatekeepers of what's allowed and what's not allowed. And apparently you're not even a real band if you don't have your album on vinyl. But it's weird. It's a weird little cult in YouTube world. So I'm going to dip my toes into the VC. I'm doing a vinyl prog tag next week. So we got some amazing content. And, the world is a better place with Andy Edwards back on. Welcome back, Andy Edwards. It was just, it frightened me, Kevin, right? Because the reality is that if you don't change your password like every week.
What was his password? Prog rock or something?
Yeah. Well, that's actually not what got him. What got him was what gets a lot of people is Andy Edwards got his channel disconnected shortly after appearing on the Rick Beato show. He and his 5.44 million subscribers. The video is already hovering at like 500,000 views, right? It's the biggest audience he's ever had. And overnight, his channel just exploded, right? He got like 15,000 new subs in a day. That's crazy. I've been on for 4 years and I've got 17,000 subs. He got that in a day and a half just being on the Rick Beato show. Just incredible. But what that did was all of a sudden he was getting all these promotional offers. He was getting all these sponsorship offers. I get them too, and I'm a little guy, right? I get flooded. Patrick, you wouldn't believe how much crap I get. People think I'm an idiot. They think I'm done. But the reality is when somebody comes across on my email and claims to be Mr. Beast, and he's wanting to put together a episode on his channel about 100 prog YouTubers or music YouTubers or something. Come on, Andy. It wasn't real. So he clicked and never click, never, ever click. And then I guess they called. Like he provided them with a phone number and then they called to verify. Everything was like all official and stuff. And then he clicked and within 10 minutes they had control over his channel and they were posting a live stream, a pro-Trump live stream that was just some con to get you to buy into a cryptocurrency scheme. Oh man, the world is a terrible place.
They didn't extort him for money to get it back. They just wanted the views to get something advertised.
Yeah, apparently the hypothesis was that it was the Russians. It's always the Russians.
Yeah.
That's always.
It's called phishing.
But it was back pretty fast, I think.
Yeah. But, the whole thing is that you do get really buried with this stuff. And the good YouTubers, like I only make money for my my ad revenue and my memberships. I don't have a third revenue stream on YouTube. I don't have any sponsorship offers or partnerships or anything like that. So it is tempting to go after that third revenue stream because honestly, the successful YouTubers, that's like 90% of their income, So you want to read all those offers and you want to see if any of it's legit. you know, I just delete it all now. I just assume it's all fake. You know, I'm part-time anyway. I actually have a job, so I don't have to worry about whether or not, you know, I'm pleasing the algorithm, this, that, or the other thing. I don't really care about the other. Oh, I'm such a liar. It's all I care about. I think about it nonstop. I can't lie to you people.
I was on it.
Oh, yes, indeed. Kevin, what's going on in Prague Radio this week? What kind of good stuff you got going on?
Let's see. We've got our Classic Rock Wednesdays, which are awesome. People are loving that, where every fourth song we do a classic rock, and that's only in the Wizards Forest. And then we've got, obviously, the Prague Couple on Thursday. We got Ian's show on Fridays. So always good stuff going on. Noons, just tune in at noon, and there'll always be something special going on.
I love it. Not one, not two, but 3 channels for your listening
We
pleasure.
have embraced the metal. You know, Cody and Tara, for the Prague Couple, they did a metal show.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, we have a whole channel for metal. This is probably not going to do well. The best show they ever had, best numbers they ever had.
Yep.
Oh,
And we still had tons of people hanging out in our metal channel. I even went over there live and announced, hey, get over here. We got a metal show going on. So,
Kevin,
yeah, people love their
you
metal.
don't-
But
Kevin,
they still love the other two.
We don't need to be filling Ritual's head with these tales about how the only kind of music anybody cares about is metal. We don't want to. We
No,
don't,
the other is still more popular for us, but I am surprised how popular metal is.
And yes, Ian, I am in fact, according to ChatGPT, I kid you not, you can do it yourself. You've got it on your phone. Just type in, what is the best prog rock channel on YouTube, baby? I'm number 3,
Well,
Kevin.
and if you ask it a certain way, you get it different. Like I asked it, if I'm a prog musician, I want to get my music out there, where should I go? You were number 2.
There you go.
If you ask it that way.
There you go. Well, I think Grok had me at number 2. So, you know, hey, we're moving up the charts, boys and girls. Life is good, and I will never fall back from the proposition. The whole thing that this channel was built on, Kevin, was one thing only. No, it wasn't prog rock. It was my enormous ego. No, actually, it was to promote, protect, preserve the greatest music ever recorded. It's prog rock, boys and girls. It didn't die in 1979. Contrary to popular belief, disco didn't kill it. Punk didn't kill it. It never died. It just kind of morphed. It changed. It hid a little bit. It hid in different corners of the world. I mean, who knew prog rock would be alive in Bolivia and Peru and Yugoslavia and stuff? It might have been dormant and hibernating in the U.S., but it was alive and well elsewhere in the world. The 80s were littered with great symphonic rock in Japan. I mean, you just need to open up them little peepers, boys and girls. It's never run away. It's always been there, and it's here today. It is here today in a big time kind of way. It's a new golden age, and it's headlined by bands like Ritual. Oh, my goodness gracious. Patrick, Frederick, Johan, John. An absolute pleasure having you guys on today.
Yeah, thank you. Likewise. Thank you very
You guys
much.
are awesome.
Always a pleasure.
What else do you guys want to talk about before we go? Because we're right at that hour mark. You know, I like to keep the shows, you know, kind of nice and concise for the kiddies and it's not about the audience. It's about my wife not putting the notes under the door. Hey, you've gone for over an hour. It's time. It's time for you to come out with me and the dog and family time. It's Sunday, Scott. So no, really, seriously, what final words do you have for us, man?
Well,
I'm gonna make you big when you say it. Yeah.
All right. So first of all, for me, actually, I feel a bit inspired now by all your pushing for Bog Part 2. I think we'll start get cracking on that. That's what I feel.
Another thing is that we have some gigs planned for this autumn, actually. We're going to go to Italy.
yes.
Really?
That was a festival.
Yeah, some
Veruno Festival in Italy.
2 days of prog, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
and we will play Norway. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Also at the festival.
Festival as well. And
Gothenburg, right?
November, and then in Gothenburg, just our own concert, you know, in Gothenburg. So that's what we have. So we have some live gigs coming up, and that's
Awesome.
good. Well,
Yeah.
but aside
good
with that,
news.
we will keep the good work with Part 2 now, and we will really pace it up, work harder with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
will
see,
be in France next weekend.
Yeah. some drum recording.
Good
being
for
done.
you.
Yeah. Maybe you can send that live.
There you go. Now,
Yeah,
you
we'll
know,
just have to have you doing live shows every week here to force you to get it done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
no, nothing makes me happier, Kevin, than knowing that, you know, one of my favorite bands is working on their latest masterpiece and they're laying down tracks and they're like, I wonder if Scott would like this part. Oh,
When
man.
it's done, if they
That's-
say, and it got done a little earlier because you kind of lit a fire under us.
That, you see,
That'll be a proud moment.
it's I'm telling you, there are those moments in your life, your firstborn child, you know, the first time you looked in your beloved's eyes, you know, there's some moments, and that would certainly rival one of those, right? Oh, absolutely it would. Oh, this has been a great show today, man. I wish you guys could come on every week, but
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing your great work. You know, it's
wonderful. what
it's
you're
wonderful,
doing.
and you know, people like you that make the music stay alive. Really.
that's right. We have an opportunity here, man. We really do. Kevin gets it with his prog radio. He absolutely gets it that we've got a real opportunity here. Yeah, it's dinosaur music. It's dad's, you know, your dad's old dusty, crusty vinyls. You went in the attic and you brought them down. You blew them up. Oh, that's a cool looking album cover. Oh, that Roger Dean. Maybe the music's good and you put it on now, you know. It's a lot more than that, man. We have an opportunity here with technology, you know, because the kids, you know, they might have real short attention spans right now with the TikTok and all the stuff. But it's amazing how many youngsters are commenting on my videos and saying, dude, I'm 14, I'm 15, I'm 16. I just discovered prog rock and it's blowing my mind. Thank you for guiding me through it. There's hope for society. And they weren't finding it because of dad's record collection, right? They were finding it because of Spotify. And I know people don't want to hear it because Daniel Ek is not necessarily a great guy. And yeah, the bands don't get paid anything, but I'm sorry. You just got to embrace the modern world. You just do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
And
All right.
we will keep Hope alive. World domination is in our sight. It absolutely is. Oh, to my guests today, probably the best show, probably my favorite show we've ever done, Kevin. I gotta say,
no, it's a great one.
oh, we've never had a full band in playing. It was absolutely amazing. The mix was actually pretty good. From my perspective, it sounded fantastic. You're welcome, boys and girls. Don't say I never gave you anything. All right. I know all you people complaining. Oh, you know, Scott, he doesn't talk about prog all the time. Sometimes he puts on an episode and he talks about Taylor Swift. Oh, I can't handle that. Or he talks about how the Osmonds are prog. Well, guess what? This is a prog album, boys and girls. If you don't like it, you're in the wrong place. Be sure to subscribe to the Prog Corner because when we started, I was 7 subscribers away from 17K.
Oh, wow.
So before we go off the air, let's see where we're at here. Maybe we can drum up if we need a couple more. Let's see if we can drum them up.
Yeah, it says 16.9 on mine.
I need 4 more people. Come on.
This is the Jerry Lewis Marathon. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on now. Here, let me give all my secrets away. There it is. There's my
Phone some people.
So basically, you want us to subscribe them because we're 4. Nah, we're already doing that. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh it.
I can call my parents.
Hey, we got one more.
Yeah. Glory.
I'm not doing that. We'd probably be on for another 10, 15 minutes. I'm not doing that, but that'd be, hey, maybe when we get close to 20,000, maybe I'll do a live stream and have the big countdown. Ooh, 20,000. Yeah, like that's a big deal or something.
Well,
But
Ryan
anyway-
gave you the one.
Oh, yes, indeed, man. Oh, absolutely my favorite. This was my favorite episode we've ever done out of the 825 we've done so far in the 4 years of the Prog Corner. I love you guys. Peace in the Middle East. Free Tibet. Free the Ukraine. Free your mind. Free beer. Free Willie. And God save the king of Sweden, the king of Spain, the king of the UK. I don't know, man. Oh, It's the king of the UK. We're talking about Chucky the Third. 1, 2, 3. King Chucky needs some snakes in his face. You know why? Because I said so and Billy Bob said so. Oh, here they are. This is for you, King Chucky. Oh, we got snakes for you. Oh, yes, indeed. Ritual ain't afraid of snakes. Oh, no, absolutely not. They'll just play a bazooki and the snakes will just go away.
Charm 'em.
Oh, yeah, like a snake charmer. Oh, yes, indeed. They're not going to bite me. You know why? Because I got the... Oh, chill. Oh, 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 no. Oh boy!
Are you okay there?
Oh, oh,
Oh my God!
oh!
Finally happened.
Whoa! Yeah, that's nice.
I love you guys. I'll see you
Love you.
tomorrow when we got Louis Nasser on the show talking about Sonus Umbra. I love you guys. Peace.
Peace, love, and Prague.
Yeah.